First of all, it was an amazing trip. It's an utter luxury to be able to spend a week going out, seeing these people with the access that we had. The first morning in the first room we sat down, it was the British consulate in San Francisco. And the first phrase that came out of someone's mouth was, "Challenge your thinking." So who did I see first? I saw a company called Mitu. I guess I'd be surprised if anyone in this room knew who Mitu were. So Mitu, in their own words, Mitu are reshaping the Latino media landscape. They are shaping how consumers are reached and how brands connect with the Latino mobile generation. So they're not a multi-channel network. That's a dirty word, apparently. Now, never use multi-channel networks again in front of people from LA or Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley, it's wrong. I'm sat in a room with the aim to be global. We're going to be global. And that's one of the things. And hopefully you'll pick up some of the themes as I romp my way through California. But these guys don't think local. They don't think national. They don't think regional. These are guys that, without a word of doubt in their eyes, they looked us all in the eyes and went, "We are going to be a global media company." What was the key learning I got from Mitu? Linear formats don't work in digital, which is a beautifully sweeping statement, but it's so true, so true. So I'm going to use that from now on because, all right, it's probably not right 3% of the time, but actually, if the other 97% of the time, it's true. Linear formats don't work in digital. So actually, you have to start thinking about how you know your multi-platforms, because if you know what you're doing, it's simple. The other thing which was absolutely spot on is they said, we asked them what the future was, and they went, "No idea. You can't plan 30 years out. You can't plan 2 years out. Basically, it's about real-world adjustments. Don't try and do future goals, and it doesn't work." We went on to Maker, the Maker Studios, who do have a presence in the UK. They are in existence over here. For anyone who you don't know Maker, they are owned by Disney, or they are now owned by Disney. So you will know about them at some point in the future. They are, by their own description, not mine, global leaders in short-form video. I wasn't going to argue, but you know, they sort of knew what they were talking about, and they knew what they believed they were there to do. What they were saying is that the future is talent. It's all about talent, and I'll come on to Paradigm Studios in a minute. Talent, it's not just about talent, it's brands. It's about how you maximize the talent for their own ends and for the brand's ends. Then we went to Virgin Galactic. That was pretty cool, I have to say. So their aim is to democratize space. That's what they're going to do. How beautiful is that? We are going to democratize space. And also, they have the best brand line I heard while I was out there, which is "Space is Virgin Territory." And if that is not a good brand line, I don't know what is. So weirdly, we got shown around the rocket factory, as you do. You know, you look at the place where they built that bit of the rocket, and you look at the bit where they've got that cutting technology that you've never seen or heard of before. And then you say to the bloke who literally builds rockets for a living, "What's the hardest thing in your job to do?" Get people to talk to each other. Paradigm, a talent agency in LA. This was the interesting one where you went from the new money of Silicon Valley. It's all beautiful. I'll come on to Facebook in a minute. But you know, you went from the new and the different, and you went into this wood-paneled, manicured lawns, LA, sun, and you went into sinking into crushed velvet carpets as you were walking in. What did I learn from Paradigm? Hollywood's a phone call away. It really is, actually. You get chatting to these guys, you get chatting to the talent agents. And it is another world. They do live in another world, but it is just a phone call away, and these guys are up for having a chat. And finally, Facebook. We came onto Facebook. Their presentation was called People Matter. That's what Facebook opened with, People Matter. These were basically two of their big global heads of the creative shop. But what they sort of figured out is they haven't quite cracked it yet. They haven't quite cracked what People Matter means. They haven't quite cracked how brands work with the platform or brands interact with them. They've got loads of technology and loads of data, but they don't quite know what to do with it. You can have all the data in the world, you can have all the platforms in the world, you can have all the tech in the world, you can have the brightest people in the world. there is no algorithm for craft, there is no algorithm for magic, there is no algorithm for creativity. I went out and challenged my thinking as a slightly hackneyed media man and came back with a bit of a passion for the magic that we do, which is, you know, these people think global, so think global.